Since so many of you asked for it, here is the tutorial for the cherry blossom barn I made on Kingdom of Galakin. Here are the materials you will need. Feel free to pause the video whenever I'm too fast or something. This is literally my second tutorial ever. Let's start with the framework of the barn. I laid out the cherry wood pillars like this. Feel free to pause the video to recreate it. Then I use stripped cherry wood to fill out the areas in between the pillars. Here's the block palette for the ground inside the barn. You can mix this up. You don't have to recreate it exactly like I did. Then I use the mix of brown blocks for inside of the horse stall to simulate poop, you know? Super realistic. Then I'm placing cherry wood for the inside pillars in each corner. We stack up the pillars by one block, then adding a layer of cherry planks on top of the strip wood. After that I'm using stripped crimson wood and stripped cherry wood. These will be the window frames, and also planks for in between, and stacking the cherry wood up another block. Try to recreate the same placement as me. Now place cherry stairs on the pillars, and 3 fences on the stripped cherry wood in each location where we want the windows. Then I'm stacking up the crimson wood to match the fences all around, and filling up the rest with planks. Now let's stack up the cherry wood. Same on the inside. Next to the fences I'm adding shutters. Here I'm adding more fences and upside down slabs to support the roof later on. Then comes the roof support, using cherry wood, and I'm adding these on each end. Let's connect these pillars to the walls inside the barn, and stacking up 2 more wood in the middle pillars. Then another support in the middle. We stack this up again another 2 blocks and these with 5 on top. Now let's create the upper windows with upside down stairs, fences, and stripped cherry wood again with added shutters. In the back I'm using a different layout with added cherry gates and hanging signs. Let's add some trapdoors here and here. This will be the open main gate for the barn. Some cherry gates, and we continue with the decoration above the entrance like so. And stacking the fences like this with gates connecting them. Then some cherry leaves inside to add another layer. And hanging signs in these locations. Then I'm adding 2 banners on the signs. For some lighting I'm using pink candles on the trapdoors. Now we are inside BD Studio. This one is optional, but using the new Display Entities feature, I'm creating a golden horse armor to display as a logo on the barn. And as soon as we are done, I'm exporting the command and using a command block to summon this entity above the entrance. Next I'm finishing up the upper windows here with shutters on both sides. Here I started to work on the roof, with planks, stairs and a bit of cherry leaves mixed in. We do this on both sides and on the other roof supports, connecting each other and adding crimson in the middle part. On the top I'm using trapdoors and a layer of crimson slabs in the middle. Let's continue with the other side. Same thing as before. Here I'm also adding a layer of upside down slabs and a smoother roof elevation. If it's too difficult to follow, it's all good. Just fill up the empty areas above the building with slabs, stairs and a bit of trapdoors. Same design on the other side. And on the back I'm doing the same thing as before. Now let's add another layer hanging next to our roof with crimson stairs, slabs and trapdoors. I'm using fence gates and fences to add another support to the overhang. Do this all around the wall edges. And here I'm finishing the roof on the top with a hole in the middle and some support underneath it. Now I'm adding a layer of cherry slabs inside. And I'm using hanging signs to hold the candles. Here we have a cherry planks wall with some fences and banners. and the entrance to the stalls using trapdoors stacked like this. Do this again on all sides. Inside I'm adding hay bales, water cauldrons and some pool player heads for realism. In these corners I'm adding pink petals, crafting tables, ladders, more hay bales and cauldrons, barrels and chests for extra decoration. Now let's add the horses. I'm also decorating the support pillars the same way as the entrance. Then finally the cherry wood chariot. Slow down the video if it's too fast to replicate. The beds were added with Furtherit, but you can also use the debug stick, or if you're in Survivor, just use flaps. And voila! Our cherry barn is done. Let me know how you like this tutorial and if you have suggestions for other tutorials. As always, you can download this barn as part of my fantasy map Kingdom of Galakin, and I will see you in the next episode.